This is Diane Heisig. I will be demonstrating how to show data on a map found in Chapter 11 on 273. Okay, to start off, I already have all of my 4 tables here. They're already here in Power Pivot. Everything has already been formatted. All the connections have already been made, or relationships. So that's all been formatted. It's ready to go. So now I'm going to go to Insert, Power Pivot. Once I'm in Power Pivot, I'm going to go ahead and add a table that shows revenue by state. Go ahead and get rid of this guy here. I don't need that. So let's see. Let me find put state in, and then I want revenue. And now at this point, I'm going to go ahead and go to the map under switch visualization. And now you can see I now have a map. It's working on finding everything out there for me. So now you can see I have a map of the entire range of where all my data is, from Hawaii to Alaska to the lower 48. I can zoom in if I want. I can click and drag it around. If I add over here, if I add channel to the color, just drag it down into color. If it wants to work. There it is. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay, there. Finally took. So now you can see that I've added to each of those circles. And now all the circles are in relationship to the amount of revenue. And they've now been broken down by the different kinds of channels. So that is pretty much how you make a map within Power View. There's also one other way to make a map. So I'm going to go over here to Geography. I'm going to go over to Insert. I'm going to click Map under Power Map. So I'm going to launch a new tour. So now I have my map that's been provided by Bing. Sorry, I'm doing a Jing. And I'm now going to add in city and state to the geography and map level. So they've now pinpointed all of my spots on the map. So I'm going to click Next. And now I'm going to add some stuff, some fields to the chart, map, whatever you'd like to call it. So I'm going to drag date into time. And I'm going to go ahead and add revenue into category. I'm going to also add in, let's see if I can find it, category, also into category. So now I have all of these little dots here. Let me just exit out of this layer. You can now see that it has given you a formatting for each of what each of the colors mean for each of the categories. And it also gives you the time of the date that's being shown, or the data that's being shown. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I'm going to go zoom in over here on this part of the globe. Going to the Chicago and New York areas. And it looks like they took out my quantity, so I'm going to go ahead and drag that back in and put it in the height section over here. And now it's going to readjust. So now you can see the height for each column is based on the quantity sold along with each category. And I'm just going to hit the play button, and you're going to see it go through all the times, and you're going to be able to see all the columns grow and colors being added, just to give you an idea over time of how each of those geographic points, how the sales kept growing. So it's a really neat little tool, this Power Map. Very cool. I recommend it. And this here is my resources that I used for my textbook, and then for the sample files that were provided by it. Thank you.